September 24th, 2025, 12 a.m. Central Time. In 30 minutes, United Airlines would prove that modern aviation runs on digital quicksand. This is the story of how one connectivity issue exposed the terrifying fragility of our skies. At exactly midnight Central Time, United Airlines experienced what they called a brief connectivity issue. But brief doesn't mean harmless. Within minutes, every single United flight in the United States and Canada was grounded. Over 1,000 aircraft, hundreds of thousands of passengers, all because of ones and zeros. For passengers, it started like this: departure boards flickering, gates going silent, that awful announcement, "Ladies and gentlemen, due to a technical issue." But here's what they didn't tell you. This wasn't just any technical issue. This was a failure in United's weight and balance computer system, the digital brain that calculates if your plane is safe to fly. Oh, understand why this matters. You need to know something most passengers don't. Every commercial flight depends on precise weight calculations. Too much weight in the wrong place, and physics becomes your enemy at 35,000 feet. These calculations used to be done by hand. Now, it's all digital. And when digital fails, remember Southwest's Christmas meltdown in 2022? 16,000 flights canceled because their crew scheduling system couldn't handle a winter storm. Or Delta's CrowdStrike disaster in July 2024. 5 days of chaos, over 6,000 cancellations. Here's the terrifying truth. Modern airlines are digital houses of cards. United operates over 800 aircraft. Each plane generates 844 terabytes of data per flight. That's more data than most countries produce in a day, all flowing through systems that, as we learned at midnight on September 24th, can fail in an instant. Weight and balance isn't just about passenger luggage. It's fuel distribution, cargo placement, even where passengers sit. Get it wrong, and a plane becomes uncontrollable. So when United's computers couldn't tell pilots if their planes were safe to fly, they did the only thing they could: stop everything. United's 30-minute outage was actually good news. Here's why. Southwest's 2022 meltdown lasted 6 days. Delta's CrowdStrike nightmare stretched for nearly a week. United? They fixed it in half an hour, but it reveals a pattern. Alaska Airlines, Frontier, American. They've all had similar failures. The question isn't if it will happen again, it's when. According to aviation data, major airline tech failures have increased 340% since 2020. We're not flying more. We're just more dependent on systems that break. Behind every system failure are real people with real problems. That night, while United's engineers worked frantically to restore connectivity, thousands missed connections, business meetings, family reunions. One passenger tweeted, stuck in Denver. "My daughter's graduation is tomorrow in Boston. Technology is supposed to connect us, not strand us. The cost isn't just money, though United likely lost millions, it's trust. Every failure chips away at our confidence in the system that moves 2.5 million people through the sky every single day." So how do we fix this digital dependency? Airlines say they're investing billions in system upgrades. But here's the catch. Upgrading one system often breaks compatibility with another. Modern aviation is so complex that fixing it might temporarily make it more fragile. It's like performing heart surgery on a marathon runner mid-race. Some airlines are building redundancy, backup systems for their backup systems. Others are returning to hybrid approaches, keeping some analog capabilities as insurance. United's 30-minute ground stop ended at 12:30 a.m. Flights resumed. Passengers eventually reached their destinations. Crisis over. But the lesson remains. We've built an aviation system that's incredibly sophisticated and incredibly fragile. The next time you're 35,000 feet in the air, remember, you're not just trusting the pilot, the mechanics, or the air traffic controllers. You're trusting thousands of computer systems, all hoping they don't have a connectivity issue at the worst possible moment.